Hey, Steve Perkins, Rustdale, Tulsa Kia. I'm here with Mike Zippidy
Michael Zippidy,
the #1 EV salesperson in the Midwest.
If you want to be your EV electrical vehicle center, everybody's all scared about these EVs, but a lot of it is misconceptions, right?
That's right, that's right. Like they be talking about stuff like, oh, the range. What am I going to do?
I got an answer for the range. I'm going to show you later in the video. I got an answer for that. You don't even know about this, okay? But not just the range, but people are like, what about the grid? I don't know if the grid is strong enough for my car.
Mike, did we energies stop producing energy?
I don't think so.
Are they open today?
The last time we had an ice storm and the power went out, they're working diligently to get the power back on, because that's how they make their money.
Exactly.
But guess what? I don't stay up at night worrying about the power grid.
Right.
They just are trying to scare us because the oil companies aren't real happy when you drive one of these. I've been driving it for 2 years, Steve, and guess what? Oil companies don't make nothing when I buy coffee at Quick Trip.
So
the
let me
last
ask you a
time
question. Can you save money on gas with the EV?
I save over $1,000 a year. I don't even know what to spend it on. At least, okay? And I don't even drive that much, all right?
Right.
So that kind of stuff drives me crazy. You also hear stuff like, what happens when there's a hurricane? I'm going to drive. Well, last time, have we ever had a hurricane in Wisconsin?
Not that I remember.
And you know what? And even if you did drive it after a hurricane in water and you had a regular car, what shows up on the Carfax, Mr. Perkins, maybe 6 months later?
I think flood damage.
Yeah, because you wreck your regular car driving it through water too. All the wiring, everything gets wrecked. So the reality is if you got a hurricane coming in, park your EV on some high ground.
And park your ice vehicle on some high ground.
Now, I said I was going to get to this, but a lot of people are like, well, I want to go to the Packer game with my EV, and I'm not sure of the range. I have a solution for this, Steve. I brought it out here.
What's he doing?
Every one of our EVs, we're going to include
Ooh.
an extension cord that's going to reach all the way to Green Bay from Milwaukee.
Mike, that's not real. That's not real. Okay, look. Right now, the lawyers tell me I have to do this. All of the affiliates of Rustdale Group and Rustdale Tulsa Kia are no way informed about the extension cord that would go all the way to Green Bay. Now that I've got the legal part out of the way, that's bogus.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. No one's going to drive with an extension cord out the back of the car, okay? I know you've seen the videos with the generators, in the back of the Tesla and everything, but the reality is you don't need an extension cord, okay?
You don't need it.
There's
The
chargers.
grid is designed to help.
I could throw a stone right now and hit the charger that are around here that you probably don't even know about. We got a charger in the back. We got a charger up at this hotel over here. You got it on your dash telling you where all the chargers are and whether someone's plugged in or not. So all of those problems are getting solved. Okay? It's kind of like when the first time machine came out, the money machines, right? And my parents were like, oh my God, if you take money out of that machine, how do they know it's, they don't know. It's like magic, right? So they're like, I got to still go to my teller to get the money. Now, how often do we use cash machines? All day, every day. Because it's an acceptance of technology. So right now, we got some exciting stuff going on with these EVs, don't we, Steve? You know more about it than I do.
Look, they were giving $3,750 towards the purchase of an EV. I'm telling you right now, Kia has launched their EVs. They're going to go 40% of the product that they produce by 2025. It's going to be EV. For that reason, they pushed a lot out into the market, and they're kind of knocking up on their heels a little afraid. But that's a benefit for you. They went from $3,750 every week to $5,000 off. $5,000.
Now listen, if we learned anything from Warren Buffett, he said always buy on fear, right?
Yep.
Because right now there's a lull in the EV market, and Kia's afraid that they're going to have all these cars sitting on all these lots, so they're the ones taking the hit. Would you rather buy it now when you can get a great deal on it, or do you want to wait 3-6 months from now when everybody's buying them and they ain't giving no
The
deals?
market's skyrocketing.
That's up to you.
Buy when the market's down. Right now, the market's down. Not only is Kia right now giving $5,000 out of fear, on a lease they're giving $7,500 out of fear.
Absolutely, and I just sold one of the EV6s to a guy at Generac, and you know what he said, and I never even thought of this, Steve, because you make your own gasoline at home. But most people can't do that. Or wait,
It's called lightning in the
get
box.
the lawyers involved again. That is not responsibility of Restero or of any of its affiliates or any of their locations, okay? I don't know. I can't do that real fast talking thing they do at the end of the radio commercial, but that's what I'm trying to do. But the point is electricity is more plentiful than gas. In fact, when there's a something like a hurricane goes through or a tornado, what's the first thing they turn back on? The power. And you know why they do that? Because everything needs power. You can't even pump gas without power.
That's right.
I got power. I live within 10 feet of this car right now. Electricity is everywhere. It's even in the air sometimes, Steve, when it rains.
It's called lightning.
Is that what they call it?
That's what it's called.
Okay, I don't even know how that happens.
I
don't even know how the lightning is created, but I think it comes
That
straight down from the hands of
next
God.
thing I want to tell you.
Okay, I think that's where lightning comes from.
The other thing is,
we don't include that with the car.
$7,500 on the lease, and if you are a current Kia owner, it's an extra $1,000. So that's up to $8,500 with the loyalty cash.
I just want to say something about this lightning thing. Okay, I don't really understand where it all comes from. I don't think it's the hand of God. And you definitely, for the lawyers, you can't charge your car with lightning.
You can't.
There was a
That's right.
There was a movie.
Restero Kia. No lawyer, no way involved in this particular conversation.
Unless you have one of those. What was the car with the gull wing doors in that movie Back to the Future? They charged that car with lightning, but I don't think.
What we're trying to tell you is, don't worry about infrastructure. They're doing what they need to do because everything's going to EV. That's number one. Number two, don't worry about range. A stone throw away is a charging station for you. That's number two. Number three, buy when the market is down. Right now, EVs and Kia, they are saying we want to put them out. We're going to give money to do it. It's your opportunity.
And we got a great selection right now.
That's right.
And we're your EV headquarters in
right here. The number one EV salesman in the Midwest.
And most people don't know this. I happen to be an electrical engineer, Steve.
Oh, that's true.
I do know a little bit about electricity. Like it comes out of that outlet, you put your cord.
Again,
you know what I'm talking about.
Restero Kia Wauwatosa, 1901 North Mayfair Road. Come see us. Let's go.